Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. Someone here is, I do see a spark, attraction, a passionate beginning, but I feel with the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, this is someone a little not so sure something will be successful. Because someone's thinking negative thoughts here. See, someone doesn't think this will be successful, something long-term, yet there's an attraction. Yeah, the spark, the desire. This has to do with long-term stability, partnering up. Yeah, it has to do with a physical attraction. Somebody here is definitely very attracted to someone, but there's this something lacking. See, this is someone who thinks negative. They feel this won't be successful. Someone's pride's getting in the way. It's an energy of not able to provide for someone. Someone here may not be together financially as it seems. There's definitely a lack, and it could be money, but it's definitely an energy of someone thinking this won't be successful. There's a lot of focus on the physical attraction, but it's about partnering up long-term financial stability. Someone's keeping some things to themselves here, keeping it all in. This is someone thinking negative stuff here, yeah. Robbing Peter to pay Paul, lack of money, or just someone comparing one situation to another. There's an attraction, there's no doubt. It's physical. Someone focused a lot on the physical, so it has to do with giving someone attention. Someone feels someone's not giving them enough attention, or just feeling that the other person's only focused on that physical attraction. It is about long-term stability. Someone's back and forth, should I or shouldn't I, or they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. See a lack of money, possibly as well, or someone comparing one situation to another. Yeah, something that wasn't successful. We have a person here with the Nine of Cups being cautious, careful what they wish for. It has to do with filling someone's cup, giving them what they want. See, attention. But it's just really interesting. Tell me about the Six of Swords energy, or Six of Wands. Yeah, it's about laying the foundation. Someone's very apprehensive. See, it's a lot of focus on their money. Someone who feels they don't have enough, or they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Because it has to do with long-term stability. I mean, it could be someone who acts like they don't have a lot of money, and they do. But I do think this is someone about laying the foundation. I don't know if this is somebody's maybe keeping a secret of some kind here. Tell me about the Ace. Yeah, this is coming up. It has to do with other people. So it's about other people. See, attraction. Someone may be attracted to other people, but like I say, it's a spark, a passion. There's some kind of, it's about getting together, a gathering, some kind of good news. It's about laying the foundation, but someone's thinking really negative stuff here. Now, it could be just lack of money, robbing Peter to pay Paul, because I do see apprehension. It's about laying the foundation, something starting. See? So someone attracted to someone, the physical attraction, someone in their social circle. But this is often the news of something new. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. Morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone's conducting themselves. So I don't know if we have two people who are on the same page here. But it's friends, family, loyal friends, and family. I don't know if somebody's been juggling here, or they just, should I or shouldn't I? Because it's about two people coming together, but someone's keeping something all in, keeping it to themselves. Some secrecy here. Someone's definitely playing it safe. They're cautious, careful what they wish for. I do feel that someone is apprehensive about making a commitment. I see loyal friends and family. I see support. Someone's lifestyle, habits, the way they conduct themselves. We got someone here who's rushes in, rushes out. See, they're really enthusiastic one minute, the next minute they're really apprehensive. Someone's very attracted to someone physically, so they come in positive. See, they go after it. And when they start to think negative stuff, a pattern, a habit. Yeah, someone who moves very quickly. See, I do see someone here having multiple opportunities too. Opportunities coming in. Someone's maybe juggling or they can't make up their mind. And it has to do with about love, about something long term. Yeah, so someone taking a break, a time out, a much needed rest. Someone's pinned down by their thoughts. See, it's about not taking action. I don't know if someone feels somebody wasn't faithful during a time out or a break. Maybe weighing the pros and the cons, but I do feel there's, I mean, this is about loyalty, loyal friends, friends who are like family, but I mean, there's definitely desire, some sort of attraction, someone in that social circle or online dating. I feel it has to do with someone feels like they need to hurry up and make a decision. But one minute they're feeling, like making a move and going after what it is they want. The next minute they're apprehensive and they're not taking a break, a time out. I wonder if someone's thinking somebody wasn't faithful, because it has to do with faith, loyalty, being on the same page, someone's lifestyle. Yeah, so someone here, I do see a King of Wands. See somebody coming in very quickly. Some of you, maybe you have a choice and you're comparing one to the other. Because I feel there's a non-action. I feel like it's somebody here just taking a break, or there's been a timeout. But I do feel there's we have a King of Wands here. Now this is someone who generally, if they want something, they go after it. Tell me about this King of Wands. What is this person's intentions? It could be a masculine Scorpio too. Yeah, no, this is an Emperor. This is someone making something happen. When they want something, they go for it. So it could be this person, but I feel like there's another person. There's three people here. Yeah, I think somebody's wondering if somebody was faithful during a time out. Because you got a person pinned down by their thoughts, see, not taking action. So let's have a look at the High Priestess. Someone's keeping something all in, keeping it to themselves, yeah. Masculine Scorpio, but it could be a feminine energy here as well. Flip the energy. But this is someone who makes something happen. So we have this energy of someone taking a leap of faith, leaving something behind, going down another path, but it's someone playing it safe, being cautious, but it's somebody being open. See, somebody being open to something here. Who's this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, it's the start of something new. Some of you could have a new person coming in, or somebody wants to start something, but it has to do with whether it'll be long-term successful or someone breaking free from another connection. See, been there, done that. Someone who rushes in quickly, been there, done that. So this has to do with faith and loyalty. It's about two people being on the same page. Who are these people? Yeah, someone's feeling a little apprehensive here. Someone who's not sure what to say, feeling a little overwhelmed. But it is the start of something. It's someone feeling very happy one minute, the next minute they're apprehensive, or they're getting a little overwhelmed and they don't know what to say. Somebody here is feeling a little pressured to hurry up. And it could be because during a break, somebody here may have took a little bit of a risk here. Saying to look before you leap. Someone here is being cautious, looking before they leap, because it has to do with taking a risk in the past. Who's the Emperor? Somebody who works, builds, puts in effort. Somebody could even be working out. Yeah. But it's an energy of effort. A lot of focus on work, a lot of focus on building. It has to do with somebody here reflecting on a situation. So if you are that feminine energy, maybe you're reflecting, comparing one to the other. See, this is somebody who moved quickly. They came in quick. But there's something to do with two people and a time out. I don't know if somebody was loyal. I think if somebody feels somebody wasn't loyal, they want to talk. I feel they're afraid to say anything. Because someone feels somebody maybe wasn't faithful or loyal here. Yeah, tell me about the Fool, this leap of faith. Yeah, we have some secrecy, some energy of secrecy. Someone's hiding something here. I mean, We've got the High Priestess, so there's secrecy. So something here, someone feeling a little bit confused. Someone keeping some secrets here. Someone feeling confused, illusion, confusion. I mean, yeah, it's an energy of someone curious. See, this is someone curious, just reaching out to someone because they're curious. So I don't know if it was someone being unfaithful, but I mean, I do see loyal friends, family. Emperors expect loyalty. So I don't know if this is someone who feels someone's not loyal or faithful, but there's curiosity where someone's learning something. See, it's about wanting to know. There's confusion, illusion. It could be maybe you took a leap of faith and a risk during a time out because someone here couldn't make up their mind. I mean, yeah, I do see temperance here too. I see a Sagittarius. See something that was tempting. Reaching out to someone curious, a little temptation. Yeah, but someone who's feeling something is a little off, they're not sure. See, it has to do with whether someone type. Someone's comparing types here. I think that's more than anything. It's just comparing types. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with ending. It's someone making a decision if they should end something and take a risk and reach out to someone. There's things that need to be learned, things that are still unknown, but there's curiosity, the willingness to learn, to know. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Yeah, see some sort of indecision. See, somebody's indecisive. They're not seeing something. It's time to take off the rose-colored glasses and see. If you're dealing with someone who can't make up their mind, often this is someone, see, during a time out, a break. Now, this could be something in the workplace too, but this is somebody who works. They're an emperor. This is someone making something happen, but it has to do with whether someone's their type or not. So there is an ending. Somebody's about to end something because they feel like they're not going to get what they want. But every ending has a new beginning. So you can see someone's wanting to start something new. Yeah, possible Leo energy. I see some Taurus energy here. Yeah, some Scorpio. See, this is about ending. Some of you may be thinking that something was over. Maybe you were curious about something when reached out. See, the temptation. So I don't know if somebody wasn't loyal or faithful, but this person feels something is off. Yeah. Someone not telling someone something here. Maybe telling them everything, but it is curiosity. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Death card. Someone taking a pause, checking things out. See, curiosity, just checking it out. But it's someone looking at a situation from a whole different perspective. See, I feel like it's an energy of someone who moves quickly. When they want something, they go for it. But it could be someone who got a little overwhelmed. Things happening too quick, got a little bit overwhelmed, not sure what to say or how to say it. But I feel like there's another person here. I think it's somebody just can't make up their mind about commitment. So there's been a timeout, and then we have someone curious about someone else, just checking things out. Yeah, we have a little aha moment. This is about enlightenment, someone going, aha. See, an emperor often will make it happen, win or lose. Now this is someone here, see, trying something different, an idea. We have an emperor about to make something happen here. So if you've had a time out with someone, yeah, I feel like you're dealing with a couple of people. See, it's cooperation, compromise, compatibility, things that, it could be two people, the things that they have in common, but I feel we have two different kinds of people. This is somebody here who kind of comes across as cold, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about cooperating and compromising. See, it's somebody who wants the other person to compromise. See, it's about going down this path, the things you have in common. Someone feels something is off, that you don't have enough in common. Really interesting. But yeah, but it is about making a commitment. Someone here can't make up their mind, but it's telling you, I feel, Scorpio, to take off the blindfold and see. There's something about the things that these two people have in common. Yeah. But I actually feel they're very different. One isn't like the other. One moves quicker. They make up their mind when they want it. They go for it and they put in effort. Somebody here wants to build. See, looking at things from a different perspective. Aha. Truth. Win or lose. This other person, I feel this is someone here too. Like I feel it's about new. There's happiness, joy. Someone isn't going to see it coming. I think we have a person. If you were on a break from someone and you took a risk and reached out to someone, like I feel it has to do with whether someone's type or not too, but this has to do with this person. See, it has to do with truth. Someone speaking truth or learning the truth. And it could be someone who should just tell someone the truth too. Now, I don't know if someone was stepping out on the other person. They weren't faithful or loyal. But I do see someone being, honest about something, or they should have. It actually goes here. But someone feeling something is a little off. But it has to do with the truth. So I do see, and I think the things these two people have in common is there is some truth, but someone is indecisive. They can't make up their mind. So this is someone who makes up someone's mind for them. It's somebody cutting somebody else out because of lack of cooperation, compromise, compatibility. Something was off. Yeah. And I do see a single person. Somebody here acting single. So this is the truth. It's somebody who's single. But this is somebody seeking truth, whether the other person was, because they felt something was off. Maybe it's the feminine energy and you took a risk, curious about someone during a time out from someone else. So pretty interesting energy, but someone here definitely was single. Yeah, someone who's emotionally mature, available. See, it's an energy of happiness, somebody who's happy, positive, high vibrational, wanting to start something new. So I don't know if you reached out to this person, they didn't see it coming, maybe felt a little overwhelmed or not sure what to think or what to say. I definitely feel there was questions. But it is a person who is definitely, all full of emotion and feeling, being emotionally available, ready. So very interesting. But I feel if you're the feminine, you're looking at this. Two people, the things they have in common. One of them moves quickly. The other one's kind of, it's an energy of taking a break, a time out. Because I feel like it's an energy of looking for a partner. See, this is somebody who wants a partner. Emperors want partners. People who work together, play together, stay together. But somebody here I feel is more interested in, they're very focused on that physical attraction. See, it's about someone being involved with someone else. This is someone wanting to know something. So there is a decision, but I do think you have someone here who makes up a lot of excuses. They can't make up their mind. So this is why I feel there was a time out. So during this time out, did you start something with someone or reach out? Were they things happening quickly? They didn't see it coming. And it could be the other way around. But yeah, I think it's decision time here. Yeah, it's about two people coming together. See, crossing paths, going down this path. See, it didn't go anywhere. But this person's still looking at this. It's them seeking truth, whether you are single. It looks like someone is single, but I think there's someone who's been telling you a truth and you're just not on the same page. You're not seeing it, not listening. They just want to be single. So look at that energy. Someone here is looking for a partner where one of these people just wants to be single. So it's about commitment and faith, loyalty. See, being on the same page. I feel like there's something you need to see. You're just not on the same page. But yet this other person wants to get something going. And I see happiness, high vibrational. Yeah. Interesting energy. Somebody here is definitely in that leveling up energy. But it's about being emotionally available. It's about commitment and faith, loyalty. But it has to do with someone talking to people. See, someone's talking to people, fishing for information. It could be online dating, social media, but it's about someone curious talking to people. And they're hearing something good, but I do feel this is someone a little uncertain, apprehensive. Now, if you're dealing with someone who can't make up their mind, they keep making up excuses. Feel sorry for me, like really watch that too. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but I feel like you got someone who's about to come in here. Yeah, I think it's about crossing paths, leveling up. If you have someone who every time it's time to take it to the next level, they make up an excuse. See, that's that little moment where it's about looking at things from a different perspective. But I do think some of you, maybe during a break, a time out with this person, you may have reached out to someone out of curiosity, or it could be the other way around. But yeah, there's definitely this victory. Somebody here, win or lose, they're going to speak a truth here. Yeah, so somebody ready, their cup runneth over, it's offering up the cup. I mean, it could be yourself, the feminine, but I also see it possibly for some of you, a masculine Scorpio, but I do see Aries, Leo, Sag energy as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. I mean, there's pretty much all the signs are here. But let's have a look at that Two of Wands. See, it's somebody here about to make a decision. See, someone's about to make a decision. But I feel like some of you have a decision to make here too. Masculine or feminine, judgment, out with the old, in with the new, a fresh new start. Someone's cup runneth over. Someone's ready for a fresh new start here. And it doesn't look like there's truth. But I do think someone has been telling you a truth and you're not seeing it. They just want to be single. But someone was single. But I feel for you, it's whether they felt something is off this person. It's interesting whether or not you were telling them truth about being single or whatever it is you told. There was a judgment made. But I do feel this is coming out positive. Out with the old, in with the new. This is someone looking for a partner. Someone who's stable, grounded. They want to build. See, one of these people is looking for the partner. The other person, I think they just kind of want to be single. They feel pressured. They get overwhelmed. So you got someone who knows what they want, win or lose. They may have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. Yeah. But this is about building, effort, someone taking a break too. See, maybe even a break from work, but there's been a time out, separation. Yeah, it's an energy of someone releasing things that no longer serve. This is about knowing your worth and value. If you got someone here who, if you are the feminine energy, you have, I mean, it's whether the feelings are mutual as well, but I feel someone needs to let go of something that no longer serves. Somebody here may not have your best interest at heart, but I don't know if this person felt that way. I mean, it has to do with whether someone was really single. Yeah, but this is often someone who kind of acts a little aloof, or, you know, whether you're interested or not. So because there's someone checking someone out, looking at them. See, it's like their body language. Maybe not available, not really available. That's what I feel. Because they're looking at the reality of the situation. I mean, it could be someone feeling, you know, it's all too good to be true. Because I do see someone being cautious, careful what they wish for. But it's about filling that cup, someone filling that cup, giving someone what they want, what they need. So very interesting. But yeah, I think some of you have been dealing with someone who can't make up their mind when it comes to commitment. Yeah, I see chaos, conflict, drama, inner struggle, conflicting personalities. Yeah, someone here. This is someone who's trying to sneak away. Yeah, someone keeping you waiting. See, some of you are waiting for someone to commit, to take it to the next level. But it has to do with choosing the one. See, someone here feeling, you know, and I do think this is an energy where someone feels the ship is almost sailed here. I think some of you are getting tired of waiting. See, this is someone being sneaky, insecure, whatever the situation is, but it's someone who sneaks away. They make up excuses, time out, a break. So whatever's happened during this time, I do feel that there's someone here all in their feels here. That it's someone seeking truth about whether you are single or not too. Yeah, we have the start of something new, Empress energy. See, it's about being open. See, I feel Spirit's telling you, keep your options open. It's about receiving. This is all about receiving. This actually should go here. Yeah, it's the start of something new. Yeah. I think some of you have a person who keeps making up excuses. They sneak away. They find reasons to sneak away. It's someone who can't make up their mind about commitment. So I feel it's about being on the same page. It's about learning. See, somebody's learning something here. And I feel there's definitely a lack in someone thinking negativity, or someone feels that someone's, it's just, I think it's loneliness and lack. I feel some of you feel lonely, lack. So I can say this is something understandable too. If you got a person who won't make a commitment, I mean, you don't have to justify your behavior. I mean, if you don't see a future with someone here because this is someone who plans and prepares, looks ahead. You may not see a future with someone. You're tired of waiting. This is also someone who's always the third wheel. So it's really interesting. You have a person who actually wants what other people have, a partnership they want to build. They're looking for a partner, someone stable, grounded, sensible, practical. The couple that work together, play together, they do things together. Where the other person, I feel there's always this time out. So it's telling you to look at whether this situation serves you. Know your worth and value. Self-respect. So I do think there's a choice coming, and I wouldn't be surprised that this person, you cross paths with them, they may be coming in here to get something going. So I don't know if they've been waiting for you. Yeah, this is someone who wants love here. There's choices. You got a person who's really apprehensive about, they're not so sure. They don't feel it's going to be long-term or stable. Where you got a person who's happy. They see the bigger picture. They're very positive, high vibrational. One of these people has lack. They're negative. They have this negative feelings and thoughts about commitment. Yeah, see, this is somebody not budging and giving in. They're protecting themselves and their money. One thing about emperors are very protective of what's theirs. But I think you've got someone keeping you stuck and single. Some of you, because they're protecting themselves, their money, they make up excuses, they keep you waiting. Where this other person is someone who doesn't want to be single. They don't want to be the third wheel. See the third wheel? Friends, family, loyal friends and family spending time. They're always the third wheel. This is someone who wants love. So very interesting energy. Yeah, this is somebody who wants a partnership. You have my back, I have yours. See, a partnership. And I think someone here is in, and I do think you have a person here too who's been there, done that. See, they come in all rushed in a hurry and they make up excuses. The story that someone's telling you. There's a bit of a fish in the cup. They're being sneaky. But I think this person maybe felt that way about yourself. Because I feel like if you are the feminine and you took a leap of faith here, and you took a risk, you were curious because there was a timeout, because it's all about this person making up excuses, they get overwhelmed, the story. And I do think you're getting to that point of been there, done that yourself. Yeah. This is somebody, and I do think that person they think that maybe you weren't faithful. But I think this person's definitely wants some answers. Yeah. But they do speak truth. Someone's seeking answers. I wouldn't be surprised they're talking to people, but they're hearing good things regardless, or checking you out online or something. You got a person who's emotionally... See, you've got a person who's all in their feels, but like I say, they make up a lot of excuses because they don't want to commit. They're protecting their money. See, it's an energy of keeping you single. Someone's keeping you stuck. See, they don't want to let go of you. They're sneaky. They're holding on to you. They don't want to let go. So I think there's manipulation and games being played. This is someone who doesn't play games. Yeah, it's all about truth and learning. Yeah. This is somebody here. It's a little test. Someone's going to reach out here. But yeah, this is someone who stops talking, stops reciprocating. See, time out. But when this person comes back in, you're open, but you're never getting what you want. See, somebody knows they need to give you what you want, but they don't want to give you what they want. They want to be single. And I do think this is someone who's basically been speaking truth. They just want to be single. But it's interesting with this other person. I feel like it's telling you to keep your options open, to be open to this. Yeah, to see the bigger picture. You deserve to be happy, to get your cup filled. I mean, it's hard to say what's going to happen, but I do feel there's someone who needs to make up their mind and they need to hurry up, because I do think there is another person coming in. And they could be just thinking that, but I feel like some of you on a break. I think it's about knowing your worth and value. You deserve better. If somebody won't give you what you want, they need to set you free. See, truth. It's time to release and let go from someone who's, because this is just somebody, it's where the situation doesn't serve. See, it's somebody who has their own best interest at heart, and you have to look at that way. Yeah, see, it's about speaking up and speaking your mind, going, aha, seeing the truth. So I do feel it's an energy of having to cut somebody out and make a decision. I feel it's saying to keep your options open. I do see happiness in the future for you, but you need to see the truth. You need to take off the blindfold and see. Yeah, see, it's about someone distancing themselves, moving on. So I don't know, maybe you've given someone an ultimatum, but it is about truth. See, it's saying to temper your words and your thoughts, pinned down by your thoughts. But I'm going to be honest, I feel like you've got a person here who I do see speaking truth too. So just honesty, integrity is very important here. Emperors expect loyalty, and so do empresses. Yeah, so this is about someone keeping things to themselves. It's saying to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. Because I do see it's about new. Being ready for something new. Someone who's ready, emotionally available. They want a partner. They don't want to be the third wheel. They don't want to be single. But someone's keeping you in that situation because they don't want to give in. So whether they actually push through that fear and take a risk and do it or not is another thing. I feel it's still yet to play out, but it's telling you to look at, reflect on this and look at how everything's been playing out and what's happened and why, because I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. I think you know that they just want to be single. Yeah, and someone's keeping you stuck and single too. But yeah, I feel like, and it is, I feel like you're keeping this to yourself. If asked, I feel like you'll speak the truth, or maybe you have, but it's about keeping this to yourself. You don't have to justify. If you got someone who keeps doing this, you don't have to justify your behavior of being open to someone new. Because I see planning, preparing. Yeah, see, you've got a person here who wants to be a partner. They want a partnership. Someone here is looking for a partner. The other person's looking for a physical connection. They come in and they get what they want, and then there's they toss breadcrumbs here. So, but it's about yourself if you're about accepting this or not. So very interesting. But I do think this other person knows that I feel they kind of know the truth. I mean, but I do feel like it's about stability, long-term stability, putting in effort, building, the two of you building something together. See, looking at what you both bring to the table here, what you can accomplish together too. See, it's about goals, ambition. So I do see a truth, and there's the cup runneth over. I feel like some of you, you're open to this. But it is about a partnership and long term, a person who will commit. Because I feel like you've got a person who's afraid of commitment here, and they have a lot of excuses. Yeah, whether they can overcome this or not. See, maybe them self-reflecting on this. But it's about giving someone what they want, fill in their cup. The Empress is here, so this is telling me open to new. Yeah, see, it's about commitment. You don't have to justify your behavior, because it is someone who's not being fair. They're keeping you stuck and single. And I do feel this is someone being kind of sneaky, like they don't want you to get away, but they don't want someone else to have you either. So watch out for the game playing, okay? Watch out for players playing a game here. Someone here means business. They're not interested in playing games. They're not interested in drama, confrontation. No, very sensible, practical. See, it's about a partnership. It's about harmony, doing things right. So it's about yourself, I do feel. If you are the feminine especially, you don't have to justify your behavior if someone's not being fair or they won't commit. You have to do what's right for you, too. You have to look out for yourself. Yeah, see, it's about being patient for someone to commit. See, it's someone not being fair. This other person, someone who, it's about coming in right, doing the right thing, and investing. See, there's interest, curiosity. This person's curious. They want to know everything. And it could be just a new person, someone who wants to know everything about you. But I think it's the feminine here taking a leap of faith. During a time out with someone who won't commit. So it's all about interest, investing. Yeah. Wow. Whoever this person is, they are someone who doesn't want confrontation. They want a partner. They want to build with someone. And they are someone who's ready for a fresh new start. So you may just get what you want, but it may be not who you think. So take care. Bye for now.